Hey guys, it's Professor Freak here, coming at you with my first lesson. We're going to be going over the key of C major, so you're going to get a little bit of music theory and some chords and stuff. The reason I'm starting with C major is because there's no sharps or flats, so it's probably the easiest one to remember off the top of your head. You got A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. If you're looking at it on a piano, if anybody plays piano, it literally is, the C major is all the white keys. You don't play any of the black keys. Without further ado, the key of C major. A couple things you may want to check out a little bit before, depending upon how new you are to actually playing the guitar. Obviously this is the nut up here at this end of the guitar. You have the bridge down here, and in terms of the strings, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The easiest way to remember that is actually to look at the string size. The sixth string, which is the biggest string, is the biggest number, and the first string, which is the smallest string, is the smallest number. And then, standard guitar tuning, the open strings are E for the sixth string, A for the fifth string, D for the fourth string, G for the third string, B for the second string, and then E again for the first string. So this string, the sixth string and the first string are the same note. So now when I talk about like half frets or half steps and whole steps, a half step is one fret, like that, and a whole step is two frets. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to look at the scale first, and then probably in the next lesson we're going to go over the chords. So the scales, and this is particular pattern that I'm showing you. We're going to start on the 8th fret of the 6th string, which is a C, it's the root of C major, which is why we're starting on it. So we're going to play that with our middle finger. Then we're going to go up a whole step or 2 frets with our pinky, and we're going to hit that D. Then we're actually going to cross the strings, and we're going to hit the E with our index finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and then use our middle finger. I think I'm flipping you off right now. I'll use our middle finger to hit that F right there, and then pinky to hit the G on the 10th fret of the 5th string. Then cross strings again, use the index finger on that A, 7th fret. Then we're going to use our ring finger 2 frets up, or a whole step, on that B right there. That's the 9th fret of the 4th string. And then pinky to hit the octave, or the C. So that is the scale. And one thing, listen to it when you play it, because a major scale has a distinct sound to it, and you can almost figure out any major scale by sort of understanding the sound to it. So your standard do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You can also play those scales on one string, looking just at half steps and whole steps, and it's a good way to remember a major scale pattern because it's always the same. You start off, and then you have a whole step, another whole step, a half step, another whole step, another whole step, another whole step, and then a half step. So you've got whole, half, whole, half. And so literally, if you start learning the notes on the fretboard, which is a good thing to do, get a chart off the internet, real easy to find, just Google image it, and start learning the notes on all the frets and all the strings. And you can pick any C anywhere. You can pick this C right here, or this C right here, or this C right here, or this C, or, well, you can pick that one, but you probably only go down. But and you can play the C major scale, which, I mean, this should give you an illustration that the C major scale isn't just here in this little pattern I show you. It goes all the way across the neck. Just like that. And if you're starting off and you're picking, which is what I do, I pick more than my fingers. Pick between your thumb and index finger, and use these fingers starting off, these three that you aren't using to hold onto the pick, and have any or all of them touching the body of the guitar below the first string, because this is actually going to give you sort of a reference point for your hand, and you're actually going to build the muscle memory a little better. Chances are, once you get, advanced and have been picking for a while, me, I don't use it too much anymore. Sometimes I still do, but not too much anymore. But it'll help you really when you're starting out. And also probably just worry about doing downstrokes. I know you may see me using upstrokes, but it takes a while to get the upstrokes down. So to learn the scale and learn the way it sounds, just stick with all downstrokes, using your fingers anchored against the body. And so that's lesson 1. Practice that major scale, and you can literally, you can practice that on different C's. You can even do it up here. You have to use a little different fingers because it's way up there. And then also practice it the same way, on the one string. So, do that to sort of familiarize yourself with the sound of the scale, and that's going to help you. And so next lesson we'll talk about the chords in the C and the key of C major, and the chords obviously correlate to the scale. If you're playing a C major chord, you would play a C major scale over it. So on to the next one. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try and answer them in my next lesson. And so thanks for watching.